Hey, RU crew, just wanted to reach out and speak to you today about kind of where we're at and what's going on, just to give kind of a state of the union and share with you anything I can. And I'll be here to answer any questions that you might have. First and foremost, I want to thank our team, everyone out there working hard to build schedules, from the HR department. Lisa's working her butt off to provide information to all our staff, obviously to all the front office team that are working tirelessly to call patients and to reach out to our community to try to get them on the schedule and just to work with communicating new information. It's just a lot, and we're really grateful of our PTs and all our aides and everyone on our team that's working their butts off. This is a tough week for us. Every single aide is staying home and theoretically doesn't have a job right now, which completely is one of the most heartbreaking things. We've already let go 35 plus people. These are not things that we really have ever wanted to do, and certainly not something we expected in this year. So this is certainly throwing us for a loop. And I also want to sympathize and empathize with all of you that I know there's a real concern. I know there's fear about contracting this virus, and I know there's concerns about the impact it might have on you, your family, or our community. And I also understand that we need to do our part in flattening this curve. And it's a decision daily that we are trying to deal with. And it's something that we're trying to kind of coach you and educate you in this moment on some of the reasons we've made some decisions. One being April 2nd, um, our employees would qualify for different benefits if we can hang out that long, as well as we don't have a stimulus package that's been approved yet. We're trying to deal with that. We want to do everything in our power to provide you guys with income to take care of your families. And so we're doing our due diligence to do so and make sure that we can keep everyone on as long as possible. In no means are you hearing Rehab United say, you have no choice, you have to show up, you have to see these people and this and that, and you have to come in. It's not what we're saying. We actually have said it's everyone's choice to do what they think is best for them and their family. And I'm proud of our team for stepping up and being there for their patients, but at the same time, I recognize, the fears that come with some of that. So, with that being said, it's important that you keep the lines of communication open, and it's also important that we do everything we can to provide the opportunity for the patients to be seen. And I think what I've seen most impactful is when the PT that has the relationship with their patient reaches out to them directly and says, I think this will be a benefit. And when the patient says, I don't know, sometimes we have to offer that in a different way, that this is an opportunity for me to connect with you and to make sure you're okay. And would you be willing to try one session just so we can see how it works? And what we learned today is that many of those patients were highly surprised about how effective it was. And they're so grateful they're scheduling more. And I think that domino effect can occur, but we need to work together. And when you see a PT that has a real busy telehealth schedule, go ask them, what have you done? How can I recall my patients and talk to them? But with all that being said, it's really important that you understand this isn't about Rehab United. I mean, if it were, we could have shut down day one, stay closed, just keep the bank account, don't pay any bills, don't pay anyone, and then fine. Once we're done with all this crap, we can open the doors. It's really about you guys and helping you. And the more you can educate us or communicate with us, the more we can help you. And it matters to us that you're taken care of and that your families are taken care of. And I'm saying that at the same time as I'm telling you that I think we provide more for patients than just the physical. I think there's an emotional aspect that they get from us. I think there's a community piece that they need. And I think if I have musculoskeletal pain, there's a lot of value in having you work with me. And there's also the ability to work with the patient in the clinic without touching them and keeping them 6 feet away, but still working with them. There's a lot of ways to think about this, and we have to be creative in our mind to come up with what helps me as a PT have a busy schedule and how do I think 5 months down the road, because this could take some time. As we move forward, we're going to try to communicate on a regular basis with you on what we're doing and what steps we're taking. If you know me and my heart, I'm doing everything I can right now to provide an opportunity for everyone to keep their jobs. I'm not doing a good job of that. Unfortunately, it's not all on us, but it sucks. And I care again so much about you guys that this has been a really tough week on us. So I appreciate everyone that's reached out. I'm going to continue to share with you our mission and our goals. And I want to thank everyone for working together. Let's give each other a break. Let's not be so difficult, or not difficult. Let's not be so hard on each other or take things personal in this moment. And let's know that everyone is under a deep, tremendous amount of stress, and that it's a great time to reach out to our team, and particularly the people that aren't there right now. They could hear from you, a text, a phone call, an email, just saying, "Hey, I know you're not here right now, but we're thinking of you." And I know they'd appreciate that a lot. So I will continue to give updates and kind of bring you guys along as we make some decisions. But share with us. Don't hesitate to call my cell phone or email me and tell me what you're thinking or your fears. I've learned a lot of things from our directors sharing with me what people are thinking. And those are things that I understand, but I also want you to know that where our heart's coming from and what we're doing and what we're trying to do. And that doesn't mean we won't shut down. There's certainly a possibility of that, but I would like for us to believe that there's a chance we can get through this. So we're going to send out further details on what we think is necessary per PT and per clinic and things like that. So you have a better sense of what do I need to do to keep this going and sustain. And we'll update you soon on the employment benefits and things that we're trying to narrow in and get a clued in on how they work in California and how you guys can get those benefits to supplement your income in this difficult time. So I would like you all to, pray tonight that I win the lottery, because that would solve a lot of our problems and we could get everyone taken care of. But since that's probably not going to happen, just go home tonight knowing we're grateful. Know how much we appreciate you, and know that this is not about us. It's about you. And if we're not fulfilling that in your mind, please share with us, because us doing what's right for you is most important. So thank you guys for lifting my spirits and keeping me going, because I want to do what's right by you. So thank you guys so much. Sorry for this rocky video. Notice I got my friends here, Barbie and the Talking Bear, here to support me. So thank you guys. Have a good night.